Can I spoil your game by gifting my peasants to your enemy? Okay, can I spoil his game by gifting my peasants to you? Too bad, I was hoping so much for it. Yeah, he's a noob, don't worry. Sure. Last time I met such guy with 500 and more something wins, and he was obviously cheating. And then I saved a recording and checked up, and he was cheating. So maybe this one is a cheater as well, but I hope no. Okay, looks like it's time to delete my peasants. Not quite yet, though. The game is started, deleting my peasants. And going to check up. So what do we got? France versus France. Yeah. It's boring when nations are the same. Market crash immediately. But after the last update, who win, who lose market is not that important. Nevertheless, Colorfit seems to losing the market race. Yep. Okay, 2 downholes from one side, 2 downholes from another side. Let's see, are they going to play through 3 downholes or 2 downholes? Colorfit is immediately going for 3rd downhole, and the Fulcrum is doing exactly the same thing, 3 downholes and 2 barracks. But I don't yet see barracks from Colorfit. The peasants are walking nicely around the town halls, going to build some mines, the blacksmith, and a storehouse. So looks like after the last update, people just forgot about the stone and started to play through wood and food, especially at low peacetime games. In this case, you can sell your iron and your coal for more wood and stone to build more buildings at the beginning of the game. So Fulcrum already has like how many pikemen? Probably about 15 pikemen, and Colorfit is still just getting his barracks. One is up and second one is going up as well. 2 gold mines, but not 3, not 4, just 2. And how about the blue one? 1, 2. Yes, he also got only 2 gold mines and getting the academy. Pikemen are trying to hide in the forest. Drummers are going out spying. Now Colorfit is getting his academy. Pikemen also trying to hide in bushes. What next? Are we getting to more gold mines or what? I see Rubians. What do you mean horse gunners from 17th century? Do you mean the dragoons? While they are rushing, Fulcrum is about 10 points ahead from Colorfit, and he's going to capture all of his gold mines, which is an obvious next choice. Let's see what Colorfit does. Okay, he's capturing gold mines as well, but only 3, not 4 yet. Statistics. Let's check the statistics. Most of the players have exactly the same upgrades. Food upgrade and food upgrade. Nothing interesting so far. And units wise, 70 peasants, color fit 77 peasants for fulcrum and 0 peasants for me. Now, what's interesting for me is piping. How many pipes do they have? 83 for fulcrum and only 66 for color fit. That's the price you pay when you go a bit too late with your parents. Let's see what are they going to do next, because then diplomatic center and probably stables should follow up. I don't yet see anything, and only 3 minutes and something of peacetime left. Colorfit is producing his pikeman 2 directions. I don't know why. Oh yeah, he does not know where the enemy is. That explains everything. Now, diplomatic center is coming. Where is diplomatic center? Yes, who is getting diplomatic center stuff? So, this time they are neck to neck. And Fulcrum is upgrading his gold mines because I see peasants are mines. What's melting here? Nothing so far, just an iron mine, 2 iron mines, and that's absolutely ignoring all. Probably he's not playing part. Not far. Oh, I see spam. Color turn on. Want to turn on. Okay. I tried to make it a bit lower. Okay, and color feed, instead of going for archers, he's going for siege Cossacks. Yeah, because it's color feed, it's color feed tactics. And he prefers siege Cossacks to harass enemy here and there, run from here to there. And stables. Yes, stables are very good. Let's see what is he going for. Probably radiers. Same thing for the blue player. He already has 1 stable and the second one. Let's see if he has 2 stables. Yes, he also has 2 stables, but slightly behind. Guarding up all of the mines, because gold mines are most probably upgraded, so it's important to keep them protected. Fulcrum is here spying with his drummer on Colorfit's land to find out, but looks like Colorfit does not see the drummer. Here we see some nice exchange of siege Cossacks. But Colorfit siege Cossack has to die, because it was just single one. What do we have from Fulcrum? Still just spamming archers and hiring radiers from the stables. Okay, now he has got a coal mine. Protecting gold mines with radiers. This is something new, but should be very efficient, I think. At least against siege Cossacks. What do we else have? So far, none of the players are moving towards the enemy. They're just trying to build up the economy, while Colorfit is trying to harass a little bit with the siege Cossacks, which I think is not a very good option, especially keeping in mind their radiers and everything is guarded. So maybe when the fight starts, siege Cossacks will be good to wipe out the archers, but not right now. Yeah, there are just too many enemies to just go and take over with it. here we see that Fulcrum, for whatever reason, blown up his mine, but did not kill them. Blown up second mine and killed a couple of them. That's not the first mine, I think. Color 50. Another gold mine. It's a substantial damage to the economy of, because she was too late to protect these gold mines. Now we see a nice parade. Siege Cossacks running in and the Raiders are following. Of course, Raiders are slow cavalry, while Siege Cossacks are fast cavalry, so Raiders did not catch up. It's just nice to see that they are running together. I think Colorfish should just turn back, kill 2 Siege Cossacks, and capture another gold mine. That would be very useful. Yeah. Here, try to get all the peasants out of the mine to be able to resist Siege Cossacks. But too bad for him, there have been no military units and Siege Cossacks just captured the peasants and finished it off. And Fulcrum is now complaining about the Siege Cossacks disaster. Well, that's expected. I really hate Siege Cossacks disaster, but this is a very efficient tactics, and there is nothing wrong with it. You just have to learn how to counter it. No one stops you from making your own Siege Cossacks and just follow with the enemy bunch of Siege Cossacks and nothing will happen. It's not like Cannon's disaster, when cannons can be produced at a very high speed and basically you can do nothing. Just make your own cannons and then start to play cannons and not units, which is really annoying. Still, Fulcrum is getting his third stables, and Colorfit is marching with a bunch of his raiders. I'm not sure where, but he is marching somewhere. Meanwhile, Fulcrum captured another neutral gold mine, so it would be nice if Colorfit could discover that and destroy the mine. Siege Cossacks running here and there, while base Colorfit has nice formations of pikemen and archers behind. Looking good. Now 3 stables. 3 stables, also good. Not yet capturing all the mines. Only 1, 2. Yes, only 2 iron mines and only 2 coal mines. So not that much of a mines. Looks like Colorfit also decided to capture some neutral gold mines, which can be both good and bad. Good if you're able to keep them, and bad if you're able to lose them with your peasants. So, what do we have here? Now Fulcrum is expecting an attack from the top, as he was just attacked before, but looks like Colorfit this time is coming from the bottom, which is not welcomed. Yes, but once again Fulcrum is losing gold mine. And here, back and forth with some raiders and Siege Cossacks, while other raiders are following. I think Colorfit just put the production line directly to the Fulcrum space. Yes, raiders are just going directly to the base. It's good. At least it means that initiative is on the Colorfit side. And usually the one who harasses the enemy, usually that one wins. But I think Colorfit should make sure that he keeps the initiative, and this is very important. If Fulcrum is able to run out from his base with his Siege Cossacks and then harass Colorfit's base, that will be a not very welcome event. Colorfit protects his neutral gold mines with 4 pikemen, which should be enough from most of the Siege Cossacks attacks. This time though, Fulcrum has lots of Siege Cossacks and he was able to overtake a bunch of Colorfist Cossacks and now running somewhere, I don't know where, probably just trying to find some weak points of Colorfist base. I'm not sure what he's going to do with his siege Cossacks, because they're just running out. Okay, now he finally turns towards Colorfist base. Let's just follow these Cossacks because nothing else happens. And Fulcrum is getting his army into formations and trying to gather for 18th century, I believe, because he has got the artillery depot and the cathedral. Yeah, 10 minutes peacetime game ended up to be at least 20 minutes. And this is very bad for Fulcrum. He just sent a bunch of his siege Cossacks, which costed him a lot of gold, into a couple of Colorfist Readiers, and the Readiers been able to just in all of the Meanwhile, on the base side, Colorfist decided to rush in with his Readiers, and killed a couple of enemy Readiers, but then pushing back as soon as Pike. Looks like Colorfist Readiers are much more upgraded, because they are able to kill Fulcrum's Readiers pretty easily, and still a formation of the Readiers left. Readiers are just trying to go through the army and without a fight get to the base. Looks like not really possible this time, so getting back. Here is a single blue Readier following a bunch of red Readiers. Yeah, now the blue one decided to go back. This time it's single red one following blue Readiers. What's happening here? Why they are not attacking each other, just working together? Okay, whatever. Here is another attack from siege Cossacks from Colorfist side. He is trying to gather his forces. Readiers to the left side, siege Cossacks to the right side, and probably make another harassment. While he is also getting to 18th century soon, I believe. But not yet. I don't see the cathedral and do not see the artillery depot, but it does not mean he's not planning to. Probably just gathering resources and upgrading the Readiers, because Readiers they do not require lots of resources for upgrades. Sometimes, well, not sometimes, but quite often they are even used in the 18th century when you have cuirassiers, but cuirassiers are not yet upgraded. Looks like there is some kind of peasants migration from Colorfist. Is Colorfist going to build another town hall somewhere, or just for wood gathering? No, stone cut. Yeah. Wow, there are so many peasants on this stone battle just to the north of Colorfist base, and I believe just half of them just staying there and doing nothing. And here is another siege Cossacks march. Fulcrum just decided to scare Colorfist Cossacks and then run back, while Colorfist is going through without a fight 3 years to the base, and now deciding to go back. Yeah, looks like Fulcrum has got a couple of howitzers, cannons, which could be deadly if they shoot just in the middle of a bunch of units. And there are some mercenary dragoons. I don't really often see players playing with mercenary dragoons recently, because after upgrade the range is decreased significantly and decreased, so they are no longer useful as Here, Colorfit lost a couple of his siege Cossacks, but also brought a couple of the dragoons, which can be both good and bad. Dragoons are much more expensive, of course. If be precise, then double more expensive. And I think this time they are going to exchange their siege Cossacks, because Colorfit is not able to catch this bunch of siege Cossacks, and they are running straight to his base. And there is nothing to protect his base, so at least some nice harassment from food, killing some peasants. Not able to capture a mine though, because it was well guarded, but was able to kill a bunch of peasants. It's okay though, because these peasants been doing nothing, just staying there and having nice conversations to each other. Yeah, and this time they are staying with this stone, like in a parade, demonstrating how many stone they have. Now, Colorfit decided not to chase the siege Cossacks and just rush back to his base. And going for another stables and another barracks. Okay, so looks like Colorfit is not going for 2 18th century, at least not soon, because 4 stables, 3 17th century barracks, this requires some resources, and these resources could be spent to get to the 18th century. But let's just check statistics and see what we have. So statistics-wise, Fulcrum is 18th century, and Colorfit is actually also in 18th century. And Colorfit has got the balloon, and he has got 1 cuirass upgrade, and Fulcrum has got 2 cuirass upgrades. It could be good for his raiders. And Colorfit has got 2 stone upgrades, same as Fulcrum, but Colorfit has also upgraded his food production, so food will not be an issue for Colorfit. Okay, so the cathedral and the artillery depot is in the very deep corner of his base. I just didn't see it. Nice. So somehow Colorfit has resources to build more stables, more barracks, and still be able to proceed to 18th century just about at the same time. I think this is probably due to these extra 2 gold mines and due to harassment from his side, destroying at least 3 upgraded gold mines. Colorfit went for 4th stables and 3rd 17th century barracks, while Fulcrum is going for 18th century barracks. Let's see what he is going to hire from the 18th century barracks. Will it be musketeers, will it be chasseurs, or it will be just pikemen? Looks like we are going to see some battles somewhere. I think if Colorfit is smart enough, he should be able to capture these howitzers, because they are moving just so slow and following up the rest of the army, but it could be a little bit too late, because the army almost arrived. Let's see, what are we going to see here? Colorfit is trying to scare out the enemy siege Cossacks, but he could run into enemy pikemen instead. What Fulcrum is doing? Why is he retreating back? What's going on in here? Looks like Colorfit just decided to let him stay next to his base and decided to move to his to Fulcrum's base, which could be a nice move, because these pikemen, howitzers, and archers would not be able to follow up in time, and Colorfit would have to face only dragoons and a bunch of raiders. Let's stop. There are some others on Fulcrum's base, and they are starting to shoot the solo siege Cossacks running here and there, and instead they are killing their own units. Now here, Colorfit tried to make some harassment, but the number of siege Cossacks from Fulcrum was able to defend the base. And here are two 18th century barracks from Fulcrum. And yes, he's just going for the pikemen. Going for the pikemen and going for the 18th century French dragoon. French dragoons, they have slightly less health, and I think they have slightly longer range and slightly less damage, but the production speed is slightly less compared to the usual European dragoon. Okay, finally Colorfeed was able to find this gold mine on Fulcrum, but Fulcrum was able to destroy it before Colorfeed captured. Guys, are you going to fight anytime soon? Because it's 33 minutes. And the game was like 10 minutes peacetime. If we are going to see these long games in the tournament, I believe tournament will be awesome. I don't like to see like when 10 minutes peacetime over, one player has 200 points, another player has 50 points. Yeah, and it's GG before it's been started. Why would Fulcrum get so many 18th century pikemen? Is he upgrading these or not? Fortunately, I cannot check that through statistics, because on statistics I can see only upgrades made in the academy. So Colorfeed has also got his second cuirass upgrade and the shovel construction speed upgrade, and also upgrading his artillery. So looks like Colorfeed is going to spam artillery and make an artillery disaster, which would be an obvious answer to the Fulcrum's attempt to use howitzers. Colorfeed is here trying to control most of the territory by just spreading out his units. Maybe he should try to capture some more empty gold mines, but his economy is already superior to the enemy economy. And what's happening here? Fulcrum is sending some dragoons to shoot all of the pikemen protecting the gold mines and potentially capture gold mines of Colorfeed. Yeah, this game seems to be a very long game, and tournament is starting in 40 minutes. Mr. Muscle. Hi, Mr. Muscle. When the tournament starting? Tournament starting in 40 minutes. So, let's see, and let's hope that Colorfeed and Fulcrum will be able to finish up this battle in 40 minutes. Yeah, Colorfeed is here. Making a cannons disaster. I can see here already 10 cannons staying in a row. And some 18th century dragoons from France. Colorfeed has switched from radiators to dragoons because he has already has some radiators. It's good. But I'm not sure if that's enough or not. Meanwhile, Fulcrum has lots of 18th century pikemen. This could be deadly if they upgraded and run in very high numbers, but could be useless if they are not upgraded and if they... And looks like Fulcrum is low on gold and his units just shooting each other because the mercenary units are rebelling against him, not paying the salary. Let's look at the resources. So Fulcrum has 1, 2, 3, 4 stone gathering points and 1 wood gathering point. And what Colorfeed has? 1, 2, 3, 4 stone gathering points and 1 wood gathering point and 1 mill for food. So basically about the same. But Fulcrum has an empty stone spot over here, which he's not using for whatever reason. Instead, the peasants are just bunching at one place doing nothing. Looks like Caliphate is trying to gather an army and just go and finally defeat the enemy. But defeating an enemy would not be an easy task. Because he already got 2 18th century barracks and he has finally switched to the Musketeers. Musketeers plus Dragoons, it's very deadly when you upgrade the firepower and fire rate upgrade. Just need to make sure that you have enough of the meat. And he has enough of the meat with 18th century and 17th century pikemen. So siege Cossacks keep running here and there, basically doing nothing and preventing each other from capturing the empty mines. Meanwhile, Calafri decided to move on with his pikemen, archers, dragoons. Who are those? 18th century dragoons. But Redeers are staying. No, Redeers are moving as well. And mercenary Rundashirs. These are very good to absorb enemy shots, but pretty useless in the melee combat. Even those light infantry from Diplomatic Center can defeat Rundashirs from Diplomatic Center. I want to check how many cannons they have. Because I hate cannons disaster, but obviously they both have cannons, so let's see. Why I do not see statistics? Okay, so 10 cannons for color feet and 10 howitzers. And 8 cannons for fulcrum and 5 howitzers. So looks like they are pretty on par. And this is a number of artillery depots limitation. But before color feet is able to arrive to enemy's base, enemy would have equal amount of cannons and howitzers. So they should be like equal cannons fights, but then it will all end up who has better units and who is going to control units better. Because if you're able to shoot with your artillery into the places where many enemy units stay together, you can destroy them like no problem. Especially if these are musketeers from 18th century or dragoons, which do not have any capacity, and they're very well, certainly is good as color. Together. Yes, because yes, it was pretty much over. His peasants, his army, everything died. Can't fight that great strategy with your team. What does she mean? Fulcrum is complaining about pain. Yes, Anton Gaming, hi, it's a GG.